So again, we've created this report deliberately. It's for all. It will give us all the collection. That is the data from the milk collection header. If we just preview and see, it will give us all of them. But unfortunately, you cannot be able to see that because of what we did. We did some injustice right here on this report. So you see, we changed the layout. When you change it, of course, it is empty. If we go to this layout, the milk collection, it should be empty. It's actually empty. The beauty is, this is what we wanted to see, and it's right here in the collection receipt. And of course, you can just have this copy and paste it here, because it's just a report of the same fields, same data types. We just save, we publish, and then we see whether we can see something. Okay, milk collection, preview and close. So here you have your report. That's how it is. So whatever I want us to do, I want us to try something on. Okay, trying to go back where I was. Okay, right there. So right here in this collection, I want us to be able to issue a receipt after collection. So a receipt should just contain this data here. So let's go to our collection receipt. Open it. Now that we had already created the fields, we'll open it, and then we won't need all this. Let's just remove it. You can just insert a different object. You can insert I would still prefer the table, because it will give us a way of managing our data, but we don't need this part of repeating, because we don't need it to repeat anything. So we just need this part. Of course, we'll have number, maybe number. This is a collection number. Then right here we can just have the number. Then let's have farmer name. Then we put another wherever right here, and then have farmer name. Then let's try to resize to fit whatever we are just doing here. So we are creating a receipt. Okay, you can have below. Okay, sorry. Let's insert one below. Let's say quantity. Then right here we select the quantity. What else will we need from the farmer? Let's see. Maybe location. Let's put that as location. You can bolt this and this. You can also insert a row above, and then you can merge that property, and then you can call it maybe milk collection receipt, and then you can center. You have all these properties. You can center that, and then maybe you can add some other information just below. I don't know what we can add. maybe we can italicize. This is an official receipt, and then we can center, then we can save. Oh, we also need the date, so you can flexibly you can add another one below. And then let me see. Okay, let's have the date. You'll see how the date will appear so awkwardly. As we cruise nicely, let's go and test this. Remember, we have not exposed that report elsewhere. This is the report that we were doing the collection receipt. So you can see it has no reference. But if you go to this other report, it has one reference at the top of this is one reference. So this one has no reference. So I'm going to expose it at the card, the milk collection card. There is an action for report right here. So this is a bit of a thing. We'll expose it inside the action. This is the action, or rather an action inside an action, which runs the logic. So we'll use the report.run. So this is a procedure. It's an inbuilt procedure that executes the report. So we need to provide the report. We can provide the number. Maybe it is 50,101. And then we can, it also has other properties. It has if you need the request window, yes, true. If you need to print, it can be true if you have the printer, but since we don't have, then we put it as false. Okay, let's try to run it. However, it will not show us our desired results, but let's go as we learn. It has finished. Let me close these other tabs. Let's go to milk collection, then our report, then receipt. So it has these fields. If we try to preview and close, you'll see it will be very different from the other one. So you can see this one is only showing for one farmer, and it's showing one collection, showing number 3, farmer name, London postmaster, quantity is 1, location is blue, time. Now the date is showing us date and time, but I want us to make it better. We didn't, when we printed this receipt previewed, we are getting number 3. This is number 3, but now we were expecting number 6. So the reason is we are supposed to do some SetRange so that we can filter this record wherever we are doing that. So you can go to rec.setRange, and then you're setting range on the number, and then we are also using rec.number. I said rec is like that current record. It's like this table. I want this number, and I want to filter with that number that I've. If I'm clicking receipt at this point, then the rec.number is this one. But this rec refers to the general table, and then maybe just have an if rec dot get or FindFirst. Then okay, let's use FindFirst just in case it's a lot of them, which we don't expect that to happen. then we also need to introduce another parameter here for the rec. Now that you've filtered the information in this table, then you're saying that after filtering, if you find anything, the first one, then bring in the records of the first one and put it here in this report. Okay, I'm just explaining in my own words, but maybe that's not exactly what it means, but that is what it means. So let's go to open collections, and then let's open this, then let's hit on receipt. You can see it has already done some justice. It has given us the number. This is automatic. We didn't do anything. Of course, we did something to deserve that. We included the set range for that to happen. Preview and close, you'll expect to see number 7. Yeah, it's actually number 7. It's from Ali Kemei, location Lowland, 65 liters. So that one can be printed and issued to the farmer. And then another thing is maybe you just want to show who was doing the printing. It's just a makeup. Maybe down here unaweza weka useme this report was issued by. So in RDL, it also has some properties. You can insert something called placeholder, and then in that placeholder, it takes you to placeholder properties, and in placeholder properties, you can still pick values from the table. You can have the numbers, alignment, font, and even the actions. And anyway, I'm not going to put a placeholder. I'll put something else. I'll put let me put it here. Yeah. I should have done the text, but then I want to get a value from from an expression. Expressions are inbuilt. We were not creating these ones. They just inbuilt in RDL. Then we go to data sets. These data sets are the ones that we did custom. And then when you go to sorry, built-in fields, this way you can get executed time, the time that report was executed. You can get the language, you can get the page number, you can get the total pages, you can get the overall page number, you can get the user ID, which I actually want. So I need the user ID. Okay, so I'll just take my user ID and paste it right here. Okay, the reason why I did that is because when you're in this place, you may not have the luxury of getting some fields, but when you are in the table, you can easily navigate through, or you can just insert a text box, and then a text box. Okay, no, still the text box one do you some justice. Forget about that. Anyway, let's test and see if we can get the username into put it. Yes, or the date. Okay, right. Thank you. That's a good reminder. I'm sure he's asking about the, so that we remove the times. You see, it has some timestamp. So for you to do that, you can just right click on this field, then go to text properties, go to the number, go to date, and then you can choose the format of the date that you want. Maybe you can just do the 31st Jan 2000. This is just a format. And then you can click OK, so that you remove the other part of unnecessary information. Okay, so let's save, Control S, then let's publish that. So let's go to milk collection, then right here, let's do some report receipt, and then preview and close. So I got the user, this is the username that I was using to print this report. And then you can see the data has really changed from the way it was so messy to this the way it is. Okay, that's it for this episode. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and reach out just in case you need some further clarification.